Hi everyone and welcome back to Uncut with KJH. I'm going to show you how I apply mascara. It might seem like a simple video, but it also might be a really helpful video. So let's just get cracking. This is my mascara applied about 5 minutes ago with the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. This is one of my favorites. This is an old tube and it's still going. So I painted this lash about 5 to 10 minutes ago. And first of all, I just want to show you that I can still get more on, which I think is a really good example of a mascara and like a high quality mascara. But we're not really focusing on the mascara, we're focusing on technique anyway. So first of all, when I paint my lashes with this has a spoon-like texture. Whenever you have a spoon-like shaped wand, you always want to use the spoon shape, like the rounded part, the scoopy part, up into the lash, so that it lifts them and scoops them. So that's the first step. I also blink on the wand. When I blink on the wand, it's lowering my lashes, therefore avoiding my eyelid getting touched from the lashes. Also, at the same time, creating lift and like opaque coverage. So that's why you should try to do that if you can. If you can't, practice and you'll get there eventually. That said though, if any of the methods that I teach are different to what you already do and your way works for you, don't change it. So then you have the wand on a vertical, and then you should always sort of do a vertical to paint those inner corner lashes like so. Let me just lean in so you can see really what I'm doing. Purple eyeshadow is the Violet U paint. And so by just flipping the brush on its vertical, it allows for you to really paint those inner corner ones. I'm going to show you how to get off that mistake in a second. And I would approach the same for the lower lash. For the lower lashes as well. This is old now. This tube needs to be changed soon, but it's been going for about 3 months and it's still good. Maybe 2 months. And then just painting the lower lashes with the same method and just taking my time. If you obviously are going to go straight from the tube into the lash, you definitely want to get rid of that little extra bit, unless you're doing like a cool editorial look in which then you can take that product that's on the tip and deposit it right to the tips of the lashes for a really full kind of like spidery lash look. So really sort of use the mascara and the wand in all of the sort of ways to create the definition that you want. I'm going to let that dry before I come to the removal process. Now I'm taking it from the other side and I'm just taking my time with those first few coats just to make sure that it's saturated. You can wiggle the wand too, but this is just my method. I just like to sort of get in there, get the product in at the root so that I get the most depth at the root, and then they're the most sort of intense there. Then I flip my wand and I fan out. And honestly, I find mascara application so cathartic and therapeutic. You know, Ashley Graham puts her mascara on so well. I always give her mascara to do herself, as she like literally spends about 8 minutes doing it because she's very particular about the direction in which her lashes go, in a way that she just knows what she likes. And I'm just like, here you go, you do it. And also, I'm a big believer in giving your mascara to your client, giving their mascara to them to apply themselves, because I personally believe that we can get more leverage on that wand ourselves than somebody else's hand could. When I do somebody else's mascara, I pretty much go like this and I lift and I paint. So I lift with my finger or a brush and I paint in at the roots. So that's how I would do it on somebody else. And then I would again do a vertical. If you always get mascara on your lashes, on your lid, sorry, after you've done makeup, take a compact mirror, clean it, and then look down into the wand at an extreme angle. So you should be looking right up your nostrils. This changes the angle. If you see, the angle of my eyelid is completely different to former. So it will stop a little bit of that transfer, but transfer sometimes is inevitable. Okay, so now that my lashes are done, I am going to load a little bit more on this side because technically this side has like 2 coats on it. And I'm going to just do a little like bit more on the tip of the wand to get into those roots. Into the tips to make them a little bit more spidery. Cute, love. I love a spiky, spidery lash. Obviously, this is a 5-minute video. At this point, you don't need to take 5 minutes to do your lashes at all. I'm just educating and showing you in a longer form. This would normally take me about 2 minutes, perhaps. But I like more definition on my lower lashes. Now, there's 2 ways you can go about removing the mistakes. You can take a spoolie, which is probably my favorite way, and you just like delicately get in there and flick it off. It's pretty much gone. And then you can fan them out. You can fan them back out again. This might fall down onto your face, in which you can just flick the spoolie with your fingers and just pick up the excess. The other way of doing it is using brush, using the density of a dense brush. So like something that's like a lip brush like this. And just sort of using it to sort of flick off. Like, so you want to go against the texture. So like, see how I'm kind of going like this, I'm flicking it off. Because once it dries, it's like a chalky powder on the skin. Using my fingers to just sort of lift them back up. This is also a really good like pre-midday curl technique. Let me just fix that. You can just use the warmth of your fingers, curl them, and lift for a minute. And the warmth of your fingers act like a little sort of mini heated eyelash curler. And then I'm just going to take, and there's obviously a little bit of product on your finger, I'm just going to take a brush and sort of re-separate a few that might have gathered together while they're still wet. And that's it. That's how I apply mascara. A few of my favourite mascaras, just for reference: Tower 28 Make Waves, Lancome Idole, Ami Collet, what else? Le Volume, Chanel. Those are my 4, or did I say 5? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and pop any tips that you want to share with the community below. Okay.